What's up, guys? Welcome to the final episode of Project ADK for Season 1. It's the last day of rifle here in New York. It's December 5th, Sunday. There's no late muzzleloader in my zone, so this is it. It's the last push, the last hurrah. Got good snow last night, fresh 4 inches, 5 inches, so when I left here last night it was a blizzard, but good, quiet, fresh snow. It's not crunchy. Should be a good day today. Gonna see if we can't cut a track and just run one down. So dressed pretty light. Just got a hood here to keep the snow off my neck, but other than that, I'm ready to go and let's give it hell. Stay tuned, guys. Oh guys, just cut my first buck track. Heading the opposite direction of where I planned, but he's doing what I thought they would. It's come out of the swamp. This is early this morning, or late last night. It's got a few little snowballs in it, but it's one of the better tracks I've seen up here in quite a while. So I got a tough decision to make right now. If I get on him, that's a good track. He's heading up. There's a million things he could do once he gets up there. He can go up and over the mountain completely. Or he could cut, angle, go down across the road where I came in. Or he could angle back up and over into where I was yesterday. This is a really good deer. Great stride. Good stagger. It's a nice buck without a doubt, so I might have to get on him and just freshen it up. Dead silent right now. I'm sure the wind will pick up later, but leaves are a little crunchy underneath this fresh snow. I might go down a little ways, see what I got, if there's any fresh. But this is probably what I'll have to do right now. I'm just gonna have to jump on him. Hard to pass up a good one like this when you're having a tough time seeing deer, period. So, alright, wish me luck. So I backtracked him a little ways to a scrape that I've seen since October. And sure enough, he came and hit it. I think it's the buck that was hitting it back when Mike shot his buck. So I hunted the scrape a few days. And you can see outline of the scrape under the snow. And he stopped and just hit the licking branch quick and then kept along on his way. So he did. He came exactly up out of the swamp where he had been. So I can't waste time. I can't just poke in there and push in further where I wanted to go, because you never know. I mean, there's a possibility I don't cut a single track for 2 miles. So this guy, it was snowing really hard when I left last night, so he's fresher than a lot fresher than that. I mean, you know, could be 10 hours old, but never know. He could just come up here, bed down, and I bought a bunch of time on him. Or he could take me all over the county. So, but that's a tracking game. So let's get after it. 8:45 right now. We'll see where he takes me. Well, I've been on him probably 1/4 mile or so. He's going in a direction I don't want to go at all. And, you know, I keep looking at the track, and it's older than I want it to be. For today, last day, I don't want to be playing catch up 8-10 hours old, so I'd never catch a deer like that, a buck by himself cruising. So I think I'm going to drop back down below where I came from, just follow my tracks down and see if I can't cut a fresher one I had yesterday out further. At least 10 different deer going down to get out of the storm yesterday, so there's got to be deer that are coming back up out of the swamp today. Now that it's settled down, it's calm, and they're going to try to feed. So another reason, you know, not that I'm that much of a snob, but he walked that close to this tree here. So, I mean, I know they can turn their racks and do crazy things, but he's not very wide if he's doing that and without sidestepping too far, just a little bit over. Last day I'm not super picky, but just one more thing. another reason I'm just gonna leave this one. Probably just has a big foot and a, you know, a narrow rack. So, all right, not wasting time, on to the next. Well, remember when I said this morning I could go 2 miles without cutting a fresh track? Oh, maybe not quite 2 miles, but I haven't cut a single fresh one. All the tracks I've seen were old, coming off the mountain. The ones I had seen yesterday going down in the swamp here. It's a thick spruce swamp and wet down in. Coyote tracks are in there. I'm just not gonna mess around with that crap today. I was hoping one came up out of here this morning to get back on the mountain, so we'll see. Could cross one here. If not, makes me kind of regret getting off that one this morning, because that was the freshest track I've seen all day. So besides coyote tracks, oh well. All right, stay tuned. Now why can't I find a fresh track that leads me to this? He's hooking under there, points hitting all over. Before the snow, see the dimples where he stood. Yep, just got a big buck track coming off the direction I'm heading up. He's heading down into no man's land in the swamp. It's fresh though. It's a good deer. That's the kind of deer I want, and it's fresh. I just missed him. Fuck. Coyote ran through too. Crossed right over his track though. Or other way around. We'll see. Alright, since it's fresh, I'm taking it, so. Alright, let's go. Never know. Let's make some magic happen. What do you say? Last day magic. It's going but down where I just came up from. Came a mile up out. Unfortunately, that buck crossed onto posted property, so it is what it is. Big saddle way up here on the mountain, way up. That's how it goes, so I'm gonna head back up the mountain. Posted property sucks, especially when you're tracking one. Always ruins the fun. But all right, maybe we can cut another one. Never know. I'll stay positive. Might get lucky. Well, that's frustrating as hell. Damn posters anyway. Confirm, backtrack, I mean, I knew it was a buck just looking at him, but confirmed it. He hit this scrape he's got here, pooped in it, and then broke this licking branch off from right here. He's got some ripped off way up here. He just stands right up and grabs them, must be. Big deer, big track. Ah, it drives me nuts. Just makes me so bummed out, you know. If I was, I don't know how far behind I was, not far. I was 20 minutes earlier, 30 minutes earlier. Maybe I would have seen him coming right down this hardwood ridge here. Coming right at me. Drives me nuts, but that's how it goes. Never know. It's hard to cross paths with these bucks in big woods like this. And then when you do get on one and you take them all the way down and you end up cutting posters on private land, so it's alright. I shot a really nice buck in Vermont, so I can't be mad. And I got a doe tag to fill in, hopefully, in muzzleloader this week, so in Vermont. So alright, back to trying to find a track and hunting this afternoon. Oh, I just scaled up the backside of this super steep mountain peak here into the saddle that this is right where I had the buck in my sights last Saturday. Sure enough, I get up in here and here's one single deer tiptoeing in into the dark stuff on top to go lay down. Medium track all by itself. Could be that buck I had in my sights. Might be the track I had on the backside that was heading down and went into posters. I don't know. But I might as well take it out while I'm up here. If I jump him up here, I'm screwed because it's just straight down. And then the backside straight down. So I was gonna sit in the saddle for a little bit and have the second half of my lunch, so I'll poke out on this track, see if I can catch him bedded, but I had just come up from there, so most likely all that noise for me coming up pushed him out. But we'll see. Worth a shot. Last day. Yep. Just like I thought. Bedded right there. I came up from here. I never would have seen that deer, no matter what. But he saw me. Looks like I got running tracks out of the bed. Of course. Of course. Yep. Busted it right out of here. Man, big deer. Yep. It's so quiet. That deer heard me coming for a mile. I didn't stand a chance. This is smoking fresh. Good sized deer. Yep, of course. Stinky old buck. sat in this saddle yesterday, of course. Almost a couple hours. No action. And if I was sitting there today, you would have walked right to me. Instead, I bust him out of his bed. Having a real tough go. These mountains are unforgiving. Alright. We'll see if we can cross paths with one. I'm gonna go sit in this saddle and have lunch, so we know one thing, this buck isn't coming back today. Alright, catch you later. Well, I busted him out, but got him walking down here and I just snort wheezed at him a couple of times. I'm hoping he stopped just over here. Blue jays are going nuts, so I think he's standing right over there. I might get lucky, he might come back for a fight. He wins 2 weeks in a row. Same buck, right in his saddle. Nice buck too. I had his rack and my scope last Saturday. Shot was way too far. I was at the base of this. In the saddle, I was at the base of the ridge coming up. And he ran right up through here with a doe. And tonight he tiptoed, laid down. I jumped him out when I was coming up this backside. And he just went straight up and over. I mean, look at that. I came up out of that when Mike shot his buck. And it's nasty. I could never drag deer out of there. Sometimes that's just how it goes. He probably hooked around and got back into this piece over here somewhere. That's my guess. But man, it's cold on this backside. I snuck around that backside. This isn't his track, this is old. Different one, but man, it's awesome back here. Look at how nasty this is. Look at that. Wow. Angled down and he snuck in somewhere. They always double back on you. Man. Well, guys, can't say I didn't give it everything I got, especially on this last day rifle. When it's all said and done, I probably did about 6 miles today, maybe more. But anyway, I gave it hell. I tried. I put on 2 bucks today. All 3. I had left the first one right off, and then got on that one, and then got into posters, and then came up and over the mountain and jumped that other one out of his bed real fresh. And man, I just wish, if I was sitting in the saddle, there was a chance I would have seen him today. But he came right down through here, and this is where I had him in my scope last week. I was down below, and he bedded a couple 100 yards from where I saw him last week. So probably same buck. But that's how it goes. That's hunting in the Adirondacks in a nutshell for me anyway. GoPro battery died, so new battery in. I got my layers back on and warmed up, so I'm gonna head on out of here. Only have 25 minutes till dark, so I think that's all she wrote for the 2021 Adirondack season here for me. Hope you guys enjoyed the videos. Mike had a nice buck down earlier this season, back in early November, so I'm glad we got something on film for you guys, and I'm glad that, we saw some action this year. It's been a tough few years in the Adirondacks, so glad to have some deer action this year. And hey, I had a buck in the scope too, so all in all, a good season. Not as many deer as we want to see, but hopefully next year we have season 2 of Project ADK coming out for you guys. Until next time, thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to like, subscribe, check out our channel, forward our videos to your friends. It helps us out a lot, and we really appreciate it. So thanks for watching the series, guys. Take care. One last thing. At the end of the day, I need to be thankful that I'm able to hunt and able to get out here and do what I love. So same goes for each and every one of you. I hope, you take it all in at the end of a season and really reflect back on what it means to us as hunters. It means a lot to me to be able to do what I love and get out here, just be all by myself out in the beautiful Adirondacks. So at the end of the day, that's what means the most. It's not filling a tag, it's not killing the biggest buck, it's about getting out here and doing what we love and putting the miles on and seeing the beautiful scenery and the mountains and the snow and just being at peace with nature. So I'm thankful for that. I'm glad I'm able to do it, because there's a lot of guys out there that can't anymore or never could, and they wish they could. So I'm thankful today and always, and grateful that I get to do what I love. All right, on that note, take care, guys.